Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire. When Marty said to you, "We have to stop to win," with the before the before the last lap in 194 restart, were you in agreement with that and basically felt you had to come in and get tires at that point?
Yeah, I was on board with that, and I was honestly surprised as many people stayed out as they did. I think there was like 6 or 7 that stayed out. So after that many stayed out, I was a bit concerned, line up on the 4th row if we'd have enough time. But yeah, thankfully I had a decent restart there and got through 1 and 2 good, and I actually had a great restart. I just didn't do a good job once I got to turn 3. I should have came out, second right then, and could have went to work quickly on the 41. But yeah, I got really tight. After I shoved him through the middle, I got really tight in 3 and 4, and gave up, a spot, almost 2 spots, basically 2 spots, but got back to 3rd and almost to 2nd before the next caution. But yeah, just we had enough grip in our tires compared to them to get through 1 and 2. I felt like really good.
Go ahead, and then we'll go to Jeff.
Kyle Chance Lancaster, American Motorsports Power Hour. I was curious, it's kind of ironic that, Junior, during the Dale Jr. download, kind of called you out a little bit from your comments that you made with Kevin Harvick about you came out here to put on a clinic and prove to these guys that they're not quite ready yet, that, they got to beat the best to be the best. And it's funny, you came to Junior Motorsports Car this weekend and did that. Do you feel like maybe some guys had a shot at you and raced you a little different this weekend now that it was your second time back after Bristol?
No, I didn't feel like I was raced any differently. I felt like, we were able to have a good car and pick our way to the front, and got to the front a lot quicker in the first stage than I thought I would. And then my balance felt really tight then, so we made, I think, a big adjustment to free me up, and then I was really loose and not very good that run, and kind of just hanging on to get to the end of that stage. But yeah, thankfully we kind of had both ends of the spectrum there, and you made a good adjustment for the 3rd stage to be really competitive. So I felt like we were better than Justin. He was just doing a good job in front of me, a really good job in traffic, and I was able to get inside of him that one time, and he did a good job of running really hard into 3, and I got loose underneath him, and thankfully didn't crash us. So. Then just paced him till the green flag stop, and we had a good cycle there, and it was kind of had control at that point until the final cautions there at the end.
Good.
I'm over here behind your giant custard. You're a trophy connoisseur, so first of all, I just wanted to know what you think of this piece of art here and how it ranks with other trophies you've seen.
It's sick. I love it. They've had this trophy now for, I feel like, a handful of years, and I don't get to run Xfinity, so I'm like, dang, man, that'd be cool to win that trophy. But so I was once I found out, I think yesterday, that it was this trophy again. I was like extra pumped, and I really wanted to win. So it definitely added some motivation for sure to get the win today. I mean, it's not something you think about out on the track, but before the race, I for sure wanted to win this trophy today. It's going to look really good with the rest of them. And, I wish there was more unique, trophies throughout all of racing. Well, all of racing that I get to do here. This thing's got some thought to it and some cool meaning behind it.
And the other thing I wanted to ask you is the track, it seems like it's wearing, but it's like not wearing in the sense that, Byron was saying that the color's changing and stuff, but it's not really doing anything to the tires necessarily. But it felt like maybe you were trying to go up a little bit higher on those late restarts and trying to do something with it and take a chance with the tires. Do you feel like it's widening out? Is there going to be a chance for people to get up higher and higher, or is it just with the asphalt, it's not going to wear how we want?
Yeah, no, I agree with what William said. I think each time we come here, the color is lighter, but the grip in it and the lanes that we run have been the same, for the past, 6 years at least, probably. 3 and 4, I feel like, it got pretty rough there early on after the repave, and it's kind of maintained. I don't think that the Cup cars are able to run as high as the Xfinity cars in 3 and 4, because like the higher you run over there, there's that one little bump, bigger bump, just past the center, and I feel like the Cup cars, it really, bumps kind of upset us a lot. We get into the stop, and that's why you see people crash over there often. So I don't think we'll move up as high as the Xfinity cars did today at that end, and then 1 and 2, we're all going to move up to above that whatever seam, whatever lane that is, and we'll kind of be stuck there. So yeah, it's the same Texas it's been for a while. So yeah, I don't know. I don't foresee it ever changing, to what it used to be.
Do we have any other questions for Kyle? Let's go back there.
Hi, Kyle. Sean Folsom with thepodiumfinish.net. My question is, when you got the call to fill in for Connor this week, what was your approach, and then what info did you give the team stepping into the 88 car this week?
Yeah, they reached out, Wednesday around lunchtime. I had a text from Marty to give him a call, and I haven't texted with Marty in years, so I figured, Connor was probably not going to be able to race, so gave him a call and got to talk to LW Miller as well, and they asked if I could be available for it, which I was able to, and so I mean, I love running Xfinity cars, so I got really excited when I got the call from them, and Texas is a track that suits me well, a 1.5-mile track, so knowing that I was going to get to go to a track that I was really comfortable at, I was excited about that. So I've known Marty Lindley too for my whole stock car career. He was at Rev Racing with Brian Ortiz, I think, back then, and I probably talked to Marty as much as I talked to my crew chief, back then. He's just a cool guy, and I'm not sure I've ever gotten to race a car that he's like been the sole crew chief on. So I was really excited to finally get to race with him, and thankful to have a good day with him and get a win, and take some victory lane photos with him.
Jared Haas with FrenchStretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.